Hello everybody, thank you for watching our video. This is Jimmy Wu from Prowork Pacific Inc, your licensed architect. Before we start our video, our topics, let's do the 4 things for us again. Give us a like, leave us a comment, and then also share this video with your friends. Please subscribe to our channel. Remember, there's a free subscribe, it doesn't cost you a penny. And then after you subscribe us, then you won't miss our other video. Today, I want to give everybody an update, which is from the beginning of this year, I mentioned about the ePlan process. They have a new way of doing ePlan. So now after the six months, this is the end of the June or beginning of July. So we want to give everybody an update what is going on and what is the current status about ePlan. Starting from this year, all residential project, new build, addition, renovation, everything go to ePlan. So, we're starting log in, all projects. And then, as we mentioned or as we expected, we head into a, backlog, DPP getting a serious backlog on ePlan. Let me explain this. Okay, when we submit ePlan, then we start with the IBP, right? On IBP, you will get an A number right away after you log in IBP. But you gotta wait for DPP to send you this invitation to upload drawing. Usually it takes, sometimes take a couple of days, sometimes take longer than a couple of days, or maybe a few days. Okay, but usually less than a week, they will send you an email, say, okay, invite to upload. Now, then when you upload all the drawings, then you gotta, you will say, okay, after you upload all the documents, you complete, right? You hit complete, then now it's moving to a pre-screen process. Now, pre-screen process, basically what they do is, DPP need to do is, they want to pre-check, okay, check the ePlan drawings format, document format. They want to make sure that your file name, everything, and there's some basic requirement on your drawings that comply to ePlan requirements. So that will make the review process easier for them. But because of the backlog, shortage of the staff, so the pre-screen time, originally we were talking about 2 months to 3 months. And then later on is 3 months. Now, up to date, okay, they said right now pre-screen time is 3 months. That means after you upload all your drawing, you gotta wait till 3 months at least, okay? But currently, we're knowing that the update time is 106 days. That means you gotta wait 106 days to get your pre-screen starting review, not finished, it's starting review. So then PPP staff will look at your drawing, check the comment format, okay? Now, in here, if they find anything wrong on your drawings, they like file name or whatever does not, follow or does not comply to, they have an ePlan checklist or ePlan criteria, then they will give you a comment and send you back reject from ePlan and ask you correction and re-upload again. Here is you gotta be careful because when you get this and you revise it, correct the correction, and you submit back, upload it again, okay, it will take you another 3 months of waiting or 106 days waiting. Yes, when you do that, they kick you back all the way to the end of the line, okay, and then we start again. So that means all your applicant, owner, architect, you need to be very careful when you're doing the drawings format for ePlan upload, because if you're missing information, missing some format you need to follow by ePlan, they will just give you, comment back and reject your plan, and you got to do it, and you got to wait another 3 months, 106 days. We have some cases is some architect or some client, they have been uploading for ePlan for over 9 months already, but still cannot getting the pre-screen done. That means if you don't get pre-screen done, your project is going nowhere. It basically is you are not officially logged in, and start routing yet. So this is a very, very, very important part in pre-screen. Now in here, regular review versus TPR review have a little bit different because our TPR, we know what is the checklist, we know the criteria. So usually before we do upload, we pre-check, we pre-screen our own first to make sure that the drawings will comply with those criteria. So then we can when we go to first round, then usually we can move on fast, easier. Versus we know that some outside people they don't have that much experience on ePlan and they're getting back and forth, like 2 times, now going to second round, third round of the ePlan comment. Okay, so this is a part gotta be careful. Okay, after pre-screen comment. Now somehow also get one difference between TPR project and regular review project is Because TPR projects, DPP knows TPR, third party, we will do the building code review. So in this pre-screen review, so they will just limit it on the, formatting, right? Some pre-screen checklist item. But for regular project review, plan checker, they will start doing some review on the building code. So in that, they might also give you code review comment during the pre-screen time and send you back, let's say ask you, you have a fence wall. We have, and then where's the fence wall details, right? They're asking for fence wall details. Oh, you have a gate, you have a vehicle gate at the front. Or what is the vehicle gate height? What is the detail on the vehicle gate? You will start asking something, some sort of this kind of detail. So now this kind of stuff also, right, they will send you back, and then when you address, you got to take another 3 months, 106 days. Okay, so this is a part you got to be careful when you're doing your drawings. Now, after we pass the pre-screen, now you start routing. That means the drawings start going to all different agencies. We talk about water supply, talk about civil engineering, wastewater, right? Then in between back and forth with different agents, I would say about 3 months. And then meanwhile, third-party review, if this is a third-party review project, we also give you comment, give the architect comment, and within the time, definitely we get it, fix it already, right? And in fact, usually in the pre-screen time, we already do our review during the pre-screen time with the architect, and they will fix the drawing. So when time past the pre-screen, usually TPR review is done, is approved, is finished already, and only we gotta go to is water supply, civil engineering, wastewater. And then, if those are done, there's about couple months or 3 months, then now we can send it back to DPP for final approval, right? Final with the processing. Now, on this, we're looking at usually about 4 weeks, okay? 3 to 4 weeks, for them, because they backlog, they don't have staff to doing that. So even we send it back, it take about 3-4 weeks to do the final approval. Okay, and then if you're doing regular review, you probably have longer time during with the water supply, CEB, wastewater, and also building code reviewer. Now this project is going to the building code reviewer, and the reviewer will give you more comment on building code. You start the review, the building code review, right? And then that probably take longer. You may looking at maybe 6 months, maybe 8 months. Okay? We don't depends on how your architect, designer work, right? And then after that, yes, again, go back to the final approval. It takes about 4 weeks, right? And then after they approve, okay, they will send us an invoice. Okay, your permit approved. This is permit invoice. How much your permit fee? Now, then owner, right, can get the contractor statement and they give a check. And we drop off to DPP, right? We drop off to process the payment. Now, take about 3 weeks, okay? 3 weeks to process the payment. So now, this is the total time, right? 3 months pre-screen. Okay, about 3 months for third party, right? 3 months pre-screen, 3 months routing, and then 1 month for final review. So 3-3-1, and then plus payment. Depends on when the contractor and your owner submit the payment, and it takes about another 3 weeks to process the payment. Then now you can get your permit out from DPP. Okay, now this is the update. The status right now, how when we're getting a permit and how much time minimum you're expecting. Spending on permitting, even with a third-party review. Now, if with regular review, you expect spending more longer time, right? So, if you have any question, you're welcome to give us a comment or send email to us, ask question. And again, last, don't forget, give us a like, okay? Leave comment, and don't forget subscribe us, and also share with your friend. Thank you very much.